You remember when we used to take school pictures and they would be like, tilt your head, put it down, smile. That shit, I used to be like, what the fuck? They'd be like, tilt it to the right, tilt it to the left. But hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for liking, subscribing, being here, being you. Thank you for being a part of my dream and my journey. As you can tell, we're gonna talk about the playoffs. I think this is round 3.
There, Turner in the way, looking for the cutting. Brunson knocked away, turnover. Indiana's got it, and numbers, top end.
Look, I'm wondering, did the ball even touch the floor?
Yes. So there's 4 teams left: Knicks, Pacers, Timberwolves, Thunder. So let's get right into it. I watched the first 3 games before I made this video because I like to watch them play so I can really kind of see, because you know, like, teams play a certain way but also play a certain way against each other or against like other opponents. So I wanted to, you know, watch and like really see how. I really snapped on my hair though, like. But yeah, so I watched the first 3 games. Both teams, both Thunder and Pacers, are up 2-1. So it could still go either way. I feel like, especially at this point in the playoffs, like, you know, there is a game 7 for a reason, you know. But at the same time, it's like, if the Timberwolves and the Knicks don't get to winning, you're done, you know. You're going home, you're going to Cancun. Yeah, you might want to go ahead on Shein, get you a bathing suit, a beach towel, some, you know, rompers, stuff like that, dresses for, you know, your women, your daughters, whatever, and just, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, or honestly, that's how I see it, because especially with both teams, they was up 2-0. It's like, these teams are not playing with y'all, and it's crazy because I feel like the West is not, well, I feel like the Timberwolves has a better chance of coming back than the Knicks do, because the Timberwolves, their last game is when they actually like brought themselves back out. I feel like the first 2 games, it was kind of weird for me watching, because I was just like, this ain't what I thought the Timberwolves was gonna bring, like. But this, the 3rd game, Anthony Edwards was turning up. I think Goddard, whatever his name is, was turning up. Randall was back turning up, because I remember the 2nd game, he only had 6 points. You ain't gonna win shit with 6 points. So I was like, I don't know what they was talking about, what the coach told them, but they definitely like came back. And if they continue playing like that and being better on defense, Timberwolves could come back, oh, for sure. Versus the Knicks, no. First of all, I don't like the Knicks. I honestly really don't like the Knicks because, you know, I feel like because they play at Madison Square Garden, like, they think they, like, and then on top of that, because it's in Madison Square Garden, they just know, like, they have so many fans, and then the fans, y'all kind of be acting like cowboy fans, like, y'all really think y'all the best, you New Yorkers, and it's just like, whoa, like, relax. Jalen Brunson can't carry the team on his shoulders. I actually saw something that was like, will Karl, Anthony Towns, or Jalen Brunson need to turn up? Like, which one would have to turn up for them to win? And it's not Brunson. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. It's not Brunson. Brunson has been turning up. He was turning up 40 points in the first 2 games, and guess what? They still lost. If the Knicks have a chance, it has to be Towns that's gonna come up and kind of step up. Like, Towns, you kind of gotta go for MVP. Sorry. I know everybody loved Jalen, and he took his pay cut and everything. He's a real soldier for his team. But Towns, you gotta go for the MVP. Sorry. If y'all gonna win, I'm not gonna lie. Like, just because I feel like everybody knows what kind of player Jalen Brunson is. But it's like, just because you're a good player, you can, in all your shots you damn near make it. You over here making threes, and you over here making crazy shots and stuff like that, does not mean that automatically you're gonna win a championship. And just because you beat the Celtics does not mean, and y'all beat the Celtics does not mean you're automatically gonna get a championship. Like last year, he literally lost to the Pacers. It went to game 7, yes, but you know what I'm saying? And everybody's just like, oh, Pacers not gonna win, Pacers not gonna win. But the Pacers, I don't even know how the fuck they be coming back. They be down 12, 13 points, 3 minutes left. You over here thinking like, okay, let's see, and they end up turning the shit up. Like, I feel like the Pacers definitely give me a Gen Z type of team, because you know Gen Z, we work really, a lot of Gen Zers work really well under pressure, or like procrastinate and wait till the last minute, because it's like, if I wait till the last minute, then do. Like, Pacers just kind of give me Gen Z team. But yeah, Knicks, I just said it to say the first 2 games, and even the one that they won, was literally because the Pacers was not making their shots towards the end. And you know, the Knicks was making theirs. They outscored the Pacers in the second half. That's true. So, but other than that, if the Pacers would have been making all those shots, because when the Knicks started that 3rd game, it was so weird watching them. I'm just like, the lineup was very weird. I'm like, what the fuck the coach got going on? Like, is he just trying something new when right now is not even the time to try something new? But is he just trying something new and just trying to see, like, I'm like, that shit was weird. They had just a lot of people on that team. Like, it literally gave kind of AAU in the sense of, like, y'all know how AAU and like when kids play, it's very kind of disproportional, because you know they're kids are growing. You know, you can have 2 kids the same age and one is taller than the other, weight different. That, like, it kind of gave that with that starting lineup. Like, you had little Jalen Brunson, and then everybody else was just like giants. Like, and don't get me wrong, but I don't think that's how it's supposed to be. He had 3 forwards starting. I don't really think. So yeah, and on top of that, the Knicks coach, he don't be coaching right. He each game he take a challenge at the most unconventional time to take a challenge. The first game he took a challenge over some stupid shit. He lost it. Game went to overtime. He had no more challenges left. He be keeping people on the bench when it's like, oh, you're not gonna bring Jalen back in. Like, y'all are starting to get a lead, you're not gonna bring Jalen back in. And Karl Anthony Towns is still on the bench towards the end of the game. Like, don't you kind of want Karl Anthony Towns in? I don't know. It's given, I could do your job. I could do your job better than you could do your job. Because what? So yeah, Karl Anthony Towns, as much as I am rooting for them to lose, he would definitely have to turn up. It cannot just be Jalen. I know he has like Bridges and McBride and other people too, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Jalen, you cannot carry that team. And you just never know. Injuries. Also, too, he's a human. You need to rest. You keep running up and down with a fast-ass team. The Pacers are fast-paced. You keep running up and down. By 4th quarter, y'all looking tired. Like, y'all need to sit down. But your bench is not really that good. Did they get the #1 draft pick? It's kind of given they kind of should have got the #1 draft pick. But at the same time, they do have Jalen Brunson. But it's like, I don't know. But I definitely, of course, see the Pacers winning. And then in terms of Timberwolves versus OKC, I honestly do not know. My gut is saying OKC, but I feel like the Timberwolves can win it too. Like I said, I feel like they can come back. I feel like that would definitely be a Game 6, Game 7 type of series. Pacers versus Knicks, I feel like it's going to be more so Game 5, Game 6. Anything can happen, though. This is playoffs, semi-final, conference, whatever the fuck. So, but I would have to say OKC versus Pacers. That is my gut for the finals. I was like Timberwolves versus Pacers, but seeing OKC play those 2 games, I was like, oh, And especially with Shy and his MVP, he was feeling good that night. So I was just like, but once again, Timberwolves defense ended up kind of helping them win that third game. So if they continue keeping that up, like, because sometimes I feel like that's all with OKC and Pacers, is that they really do make a lot of their shots, and the Pacers have gotten better at defense. I don't really know OKC's defense like that. Like, they're not really a defense type of team to me. They do have some defensive players, but that's kind of how the Pacers are too. But the Pacers have gotten better at their defense. So yeah, at the end of the day though, all those teams against each other would be cool to watch, but no Knicks. No Knicks. You gotta go home. Sorry. No Knicks. And you know what else, y'all? I just found out that Karl Anthony Towns had to pull the plug on his mom. I don't want to make fun of him anymore. I don't want to make fun of him anymore, because I was like, oh my gosh. And the fact that like the internet knows that, but this is why the internet is like so funny. You cannot take it serious, because the fact the internet knows this and then y'all still be under calling him Big Purr and doing those voiceovers and stuff. It's like, this man lost his mother and had to kind of do it himself. So Towns, do your thing. I couldn't even imagine like losing a mother. My heart goes out to anybody. I know it's the circle of life and shit and things happen, but woo. So yeah, I'm trying to think what else. It is game 4, so tonight when I'm making this video, it's gonna be the Timberwolves and the OKC, and then by the time I post this video, both the teams should have played game 4. I do feel like the Pacers can take it though. I feel like OKC can take it too. It really just depends how these teams are going to come out. What are they going to do new and different against each other? What are they going to continue to work on? Are y'all watching film? Because that was another thing too with Knicks and Pacers. It's like, you lost both your games at Madison Square Garden, but you lost both your home games. Then you went to their home. And it was like nothing changed other than the lineup. Like, was y'all not watching film and watching how the Pacers played against you? Like, but then again, the Pacers literally have so many players that at any time turn up and like do shit. So like, maybe it's just too much for them to focus on and stuff. They just kind of like, damn, I can't stop them. But hopefully everybody's watching film, y'all. That's the only way you're gonna continue to, you gotta learn from what the fuck. But you know what else I be wondering? With the white basketball players, I be wondering if they be saying the N-word like in their head, like when they be playing, or they be like crossing people and like dribbling and stuff and shoot. I be like, if they wonder, or I be wondering like if they be thinking like, I'm about to score on this. Like, I be wondering if they be saying that in their head. Like, can anybody confirm? Because honestly, I'm not gonna lie. If I was white and playing basketball, I honestly would think it. I would be like, this can't guard me. Not in a racist way. Well, I mean, I'm black, so I can't. I've never been white, so I can't say if it would be in a racist way, because I feel like white people are. At least 20%. But I would want to say it wouldn't be in a racist way, but it would be like, you can't guard me. Like, I definitely be thinking that shit. Like, so I just wonder if they do too. But yeah, what are you guys' thoughts, and who are you guys rooting for? And yeah, both series honestly are good. But it's very, very exciting to watch the Pacers and the Knicks, especially with their history from last year, and then especially just once again with the Pacers being able to come back within 2 minutes and all of that stuff. So versus like Timberwolves and OKC, you know, it's like a little bit slower and they take more of their time, and you know, is that like, I'm be feeling like that's like an East Coast West Coast thing. But at the same time, the players and the coaches are not, you know, just because they play or coach in the East does not mean they're from there. So I'm like, is that really? But it kind of is what it gives the vibes, you know. I don't know. But I'm super excited for the finals, and I'm super excited to see who just turns up, especially Pacers versus Knicks. Like, I love it because I feel like, or even watching OKC play, like, I love it because I feel like all the young players are like turning up. Like, it's like not really too much more LeBron or Curry or KD. Like, once again, they doing the damn thing though. But you know, it's like kids my age are really starting to come out here and let y'all know who we are and shit like that. So it's very, very exciting to see, and exciting to see fresh faces, fresh plays, and fresh new things. And I'm just very excited to see and continue to see where basketball continues to go from here. Same thing with WNBA. I feel like from here on out, they're honestly going to be getting more views, more fans, more people. And so honestly, it makes me excited all around for sports. Cannot wait for football to come back on. Oh, but we gonna get there when we get there. So yeah, I'm super excited, and we will talk again when the finals come back on, or come back on when the finals, you know, y'all know what I'm saying. So yeah, but if you have any thoughts, don't be afraid to leave them. You are welcome here, and I love you guys. Fuck the Knicks. I hope you guys take a big fat L. Bye.